Alright guys, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved on the island map, and today guys, we are finally going to be diving into the sea. It's a little bit overdue, you know, I should have started this a long time ago. But I've just been, let's face it guys, been doing a lot of other things lately. We've been playing the Christmas events, we've been doing a lot of breeding, doing a lot of building and fixing up the base, and of course, you know, dealing with like the Giga and such. So, it's a little bit overdue, but you know, best late than never. And as you can see here, I have this lovely baryonyx. So a lot of people have been asking me, alright, so what's happening to the Barry and to the Sarco Nyla that we have back at, you know, our very, very first base? So, I bought Barry, the baryonyx, back here, and I've also tamed him a mate. And after that, I went ahead and bred up this wonderful imprinted baryonyx. Now, she's obviously not the best level, I mean 153. Got a decent saddle though, which is quite nice. But it's going to be fun though, because I'm not really going to need a baryonyx much more after one simple roll. And for a lot of people, I think a lot of people like to start, like to begin their journey into the ocean by, you know, getting a good old ichthyosaurus, or, you know, the dolphin, whatever you want to call it. I think most people want to go for the dolphin and then, you know, crack on that way. While that is obviously a fantastic way, and I will be getting dolphins for, you know, like deep sea loot crate farming, I do really want a Basilosaurus instead. They, to me, are one of the strongest aquatic dinosaurs. Obviously, the Mosa and the Tuso might be significantly better. In fact, I've never actually tamed a Mosa, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. That is a precarious Rex over there. What level are you? Level 18. Okay. It's just the way it's like hovering there. It's kind of weird. Anyway. So yeah, so I've actually never tamed a Mosa. I tried like 2 or 3 times and it never really worked out. So I'm looking forward to doing that fairly soon. But first of all, we're going to go for the Basilo. And as you guys will see in this episode, if you have a baryonyx, preferably an imprinted one, but it doesn't have to be, you can just get any old wild baryonyx. Their stun in the water makes taming a Basilosaurus extremely easy, because with the Basilosaurus, which by the way is like a giant whale for anyone who doesn't know, it's like a, it's a prehistoric whale. They by themselves are fine. They're just a passive tame. You swim up to them, you feed them some, I think it's Therizino kibble. So another good reason we have so many Therizinos. That's all fine and dandy. But it's the tremendous swarm of mantas that follow them. And as any of you who've been in the ocean in this game will know, mantas will just utterly destroy your mount if you are not prepared. They are, in numbers, they're absolutely nasty, and I have lost many creature tame, or many aquatic tames to mantas in the past. So having a baryonyx and their underwater stun completely nullifies the effect, and even means that you don't necessarily need a strong imprinted one, although, you know, I have the means to imprint one, so why the hell not? Plus it means I swim a little bit faster and I get the job done a little bit faster. But, of course, before I can get any underwater tames, the biggest thing that I personally always neglect is creating the underwater base. Or, no, not the underwater, the sea pen. That's what I'm after. I always neglect to make the sea pen, and I always end up regretting it quite soon. Such as, say, I don't know, having a bunch of dolphins, you log in one day, oh, they've all just been killed by a megalodon. Nice. Yeah, I've experienced that far too many times. It's, you know, it's neglect, you know. So I'm going to make my sea pen area here for 2 reasons. Now, the first one is, it's actually quite a nice little cove area. It's in a familiar area as well, like I know this place quite well. It's a really nice and familiar place. It's a natural cove, so it's already got like all the shaping in there for me. All I have to do is just basically run a long wall all the way around the surrounding. Well, it depends on how big I want it to be. But it is like a nice, decent area. I don't think I can break those rocks, but that's fine. I know I can navigate Basilos here. And if I can navigate Basilos, I can... The hell are you doing? What is Amber doing? Oh god, okay. I'm just... She's on attacking target. So she's not aggressive. I have no idea what she's doing. That's, I'm just gonna leave that there then while I talk to you guys. So just enjoy that lovely view of Amber just completely monging out. Enjoy. So like I was saying, it's a nice little natural area here. All I have to do is put down a wall, put down a behemoth gateway, and I should be pretty damn sorted. And the other reason I want to have it here is I'm so used to having bases in this little area here, so whenever I've done my deep sea loot crate farming in the past, I have like a all you do is like, you go around the map in a certain way, but because I've done it in this particular order so many times, starting from Kano Island, it's just a lot more efficient for me to do it myself. So, all of that aside, yeah, first things first is we've got to build the base. We've got to build some kind of pen. Now, I'm not really aiming for anything particularly amazing, just something functional and maybe like, I don't know, maybe all around here I can have like some kind of like glass structure. I don't know, I'll be building that up over time, but the main priority is to have a pen that I can store the creatures in safely without worry, and an area where, I don't know, maybe I can have a bird chilling there, or a creature of some description, maybe like a one of the aloes, or I don't know, something like that. Have a bird, have an aloe, have a bed, just have resources there as a second, not a base exactly, more like a little hub. So that if anything goes wrong, maybe I get killed in the ocean, I can just spawn there and, you know, crack on and continue on. So guys, I'm going to catch you in a while. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Hello guys, and we are back. And I've brought Amber and Nyla here with me to bring them to their new little home area. So I finished the wall, as you can see here. I'll bring you up closer in a moment. Just want to leave. Do you get any? Take any oxygen? No, you don't. Good. I'm just going to leave Nyla in there then. She's perfectly safe. Gonna get her on Amber over there. Oh, not Sinestra. On Amber. There you go. So, as you guys can see, I finished the wall. I finished the gates. But I haven't done any buildings yet. And that's because this wall took an extremely long time to make. The original plan was to record the entire session, but what ended up happening in the end was, what I wanted was for the gate to be like just barely breaching the surface or just beneath it, as you guys can see there. That way there's more of a floor at the bottom, but it's, you know, higher up. That was the idea. It turns out that is really much harder than expected. Took a lot of trial and error and a lot of frustration. Having to keep getting on Sinestra, flying all the way up, making sure everything's, you know, about nice and angled and, you know, it looks good, it looks functional. It is functional, fortunately. This is where I wanted the gateways to be, in this dip here. So I'm glad that we managed to get that done. But otherwise, yeah, this was a lot harder than anticipated, especially all these railings. Fortunately, from the wall that was built around the base, around the main base, fortunately with that I had a lot of spare railings. And obviously stone walls are easy to make as well. The railings, I'm getting so much metal and cementing paste, it's no problem. It just took a lot of patience and trial and error getting all this together, and in the end, I was getting a little bit frustrated with the recordings because of the amount of backtracking I had to do. That I decided, screw it, I'm just going to do it in my own time. As for the actual buildings itself, I might come back in a moment. I need to go get some stuff, such as the Therizino kibble. I need to get some more scuba gear. All I have right now are flippers and a tank. So I need to get some more stuff anyway. I'll come back. I think I'll make like some crappy little hut, you know, just like the absolute basics. But I do still plan on doing what I suggested earlier on, and that is making like some nice base on this side over here. Either that side, maybe. I don't know. On either end of the cove, I think in the middle would look cool, like around all those trees. But I quite like all the natural surroundings. I think I'd rather have the base on one of the tips of the cove, or one of the borders. But especially what's been really nice about this location here and how it's all set up in the end. Look at the amount of space. But regardless, moving on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Nyla and Amber right there. They have food, so they're fine. I'll probably be moving my my old little crappy raft in here eventually. And I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the materials we need. Oh, actually, I need to also bring back the rest of all this. Can I bring that all in one go? Let's get a transfer gun. Do that, do that. Is that enough? Yes, I freaking love this bird, guys. If you didn't know already, I absolutely adore this bird. Okay, then. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff, make a little crappy hut, and then we're going to crack on and find ourselves a Basilosaurus. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, guys, so we're back at base. And I have nearly everything I need, although it turns out I might not actually be able to make the Basilo kibble after, or the Therizino kibble. I need angular gel, and it turns out I don't have any. So that's a bit of an oversight, so I'm going to have to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned mutton way. Speaking of mutton, I actually do need some more food for myself. I don't think 11 is going to be quite enough, so I think, yeah, about 46 should be more than enough. I'll go ahead and just bring all the mutton I have. And I'll put out Celestia so it spawns a little bit slower. What I meant to say. And what else? What else? Now I have been doing one little thing off camera, one small little minor thing. I've been breeding otters. Just, I've only got 2 so far. One of them I might, oh, at least I thought I had 2. Yeah, there's the other one, okay. Yeah, so I've only gotten 2. Might actually take one of these to another map at some point, to one of my personal maps. But I figured, you know, some of you guys mentioned I should go ahead and breed them in case I lose one. I completely agree, and since I've only got some females, I think it's safe to say that Emmett, as much as I love him and as brilliant as he's been, I think I'd much rather leave Emmett home, take one of the imprinted females, and that way, if I do end up losing one, which would suck, doesn't matter, I can always just breed up another one. Gonna go ahead and grab this one, and yeah, the melee damage for an otter is utterly ridiculous. Now, I think that might actually be everything that I need to do this. I've made up some more scuba gear as well, all primitive sadly, but it's good enough. Good enough for what we need. We've got all the stuff for a little basic base. And I think that might be all. Oh, saddle. Yes. Before I forget. Being able to ride the Basilosaurus would actually be very nice. I do think I have found at least one. I have a level 18, no. A 87 armoured Ascendant 1. Do I have any blueprints? I'm not going to make any just yet. But do I have one? I don't. Okay, that's fine then. That is fine. Now, do I want to make another one? I think I do, to be honest. Since the Basilosaurus, it is something I'm gonna want to be breeding quite soon, actually. Like, the faster I can get a big powerful one, the better. Since I mentioned this earlier on, guys, the Basilo is my personal favourite underwater mount. Bear in mind, I've never tamed a Mosasaur, but from what I understand, even though the Mosasaur is better for like brute strength and power, the Basilosaur kind of comes a little bit ahead, just in the fact that it doesn't get stunned and knocked out and dismantled, all that kind of stuff, which to me, especially when I'm playing solo, yeah, I think I'd rather the protection than the little bit extra damage. So I think that is everything that we need. I'm gonna crack on then, guys. I'll catch you in a moment, and hopefully we can find a moderate level Basilosaurus rather soon. So it turns out I did forget one thing, and that was of course my arrows, since you can't actually use guns underwater, which makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to have to rely on my crossbow. Fortunately, I've got a very good one. It does remind me, I do need to look into how to get a quality harpoon gun, as I've never actually used a harpoon gun before. It's funny really, like saying how I've spent X amount of time in this game, and the amount of times I've said throughout the series, oh, I've never done this, I've never done that. But that's part of why I was, well, that is partly responsible because I knew I was going to be doing a Let's Play eventually, so a lot of the things I thought, I don't want to do just yet, you know, get the first impression on camera, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be getting, we actually are going to be getting some first impressions quite soon actually. So far I've just been doing things out of comfort, out of experience, not for much long, and I'm a little bit nervous. But regardless, so yeah, I've just quickly scrapped up together a quick little thing. That way I've got things to store, I've got a bed to spawn in if I ever need to. You guys know how it is. It's only going to be like 1 story high, and I'm doing it on the other end of the cove, next to the Arctic, because I would actually like to leave this cove, like that end over there, underneath that hill. I want to leave that clear. That way I can spend time and just build something proper over there and not have to worry about, you know, demolishing all of this. So that looks, is that all of them? It is good. Go ahead then, put down a bed there. It truly does not matter. This is about as temporary is, or can be. Smithy there. Put down that, that, and that. So, box there. Yep, put that one there. You can tell how much thought I'm putting into this right now. There you go, those two there. And everything, yep, that is pretty much everything. Go ahead and put that remaining wall in here. And I think we are good to go. I'm going to put my crossbow on that bar instead. Don't know why I have stone. Probably picked it up actually. I've got all my arrows. I'll put the pickaxe and the hatchet away because them two are actually pretty damn good. And you can't, well actually you can get quality blueprints on the island, but you got to get them from cave drops. And we've not been caving for a while. I'm a little bit hesitant. Oh no, actually I can just drop all this gear, come to think of it. I will keep the shield. I'll keep the shield just in case. I mean, you never know. But the rest of this armor I can actually just leave in here safely, since I'm going to be using all the primitive scuba stuff in the moment. Sure, I probably could, like, lose 1 or 2 pieces of scuba, like, say, the legs, for example, but I'm not really that worried. All I need, you know, is a means to get into the water safely, and as soon as I get the Basilo, or even an Ichthy, like a dolphin, that's when I'm going to start looking into deep sea crates. I'm not going to do it just yet with the baryonyx, because, you know, as good as it is for getting into the water, it is not the strongest creature at all. And guys, for any of you who are unfamiliar with the ocean and ARK, the ocean is probably the most dangerous place you can be in. Like, really dangerous, especially when you're going in for the first time. And of course it's raining and it's getting foggy, so I'm not going to be able to see anything. I'm going to wait for the weather to clear up, and then we're going to crack on. Alright then, the fog is clear, I've got a fresh cup of tea, and we are finally, for real this time, ready to partake in the ocean. Now, like I was trying to say earlier, you know, before I decided, oh crap, the weather. Like I was saying earlier, going to the ocean is very scary in this game. Especially when you're doing it for the first time, like the first time on a map, or you're, like, just after a dino wipe, because you don't know what's around. And that looks to be a shark. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, you're not familiar with what creatures have spawned nearby, and you don't know what's around. Like, behind any of these rocks, for example, could be an alpha megalodon, or a Tuso. And, if I had a Tuso come for me now, that would probably be absolutely disastrous. I see an interesting creature down there. I think it's a Dunkley, actually. I think I see 2 Dunkleys. I do. Oh, one away. Another one over there, 24. Got a... In fact, come to think of it, I can't really hover around like that. Not for too long, because like I was saying, I don't know what's around. There could be eels, there could be jellyfish, and I already spotted my first Basilo. What level are you? You are level 42. Oh, and I forgot the... For God's sake. Mate, I knew I'd forget something. I forgot the damn mutton. But okay, we've already found a Basilo, level 42. That's really not that great, if I'm honest. Like, I don't mind getting like a mid-tier one first and then working my way up afterwards. I really don't mind that. But 42 is a bit too much, or a bit too little in this case. So since we've only just found, like, this first one is only just outside our base, I think I'm going to skip that one for now and carry on searching. I'm going to grab my mutton, because I'm an absolute dingus and forgot to get it. And after that, yeah, I'll cut you guys back in whenever I find something, alright? If anyone's curious, by the way, that is what the Dunkleosteus looks like. I am definitely getting myself one of those at some point, but I can't really handle one of them just yet. That is the same 42 Basilo. But yeah, they are extremely handy for gathering gathering oil, I believe. I think they can get metal. I'm not entirely sure about that, but then when do you find metal in the... Well, I don't know. But yeah, they're going to get an oil. I see another Basilo down there, but my Baryonyx's head's in the way. Oh, 168! Oh, and there's a Plesio, damn it. Oh, 168 Basilo, that was a lot more than I was expecting. I'm being attacked by a Plesio, or by 2 of them. Yes, they always travel in packs of, in groups of 2. Can I stun Plesios? It doesn't look like I can, actually. But okay then, a 168 Basilo, and it is coming to the surface. That could be really good. Can I stun Megalodons? I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be able to. I can, cool, alright, so this is what's really good about the Baryonyx. They can stun creatures around their size. And then, yeah, it's just really easy from then on. And stun again. 108, not bad. This is going to be good as well. I'm going to get a lot of XP for this, which the Baryonyx could do with. I'm thinking of leveling into health because this Baryonyx only has 1 use, and that 1 use is quite simply to get myself a Basilo. Is that the 42 again? It is, okay. And then we have the 168 over there. Oh, I wish I had kibble for that. I really wish I had kibble for that. I do want to know if I can kill Plesios on a Baryonyx. I've never actually tried before, so I think this is worth finding out. Well, I probably can kill them to be fair, but I don't think I can actually stun them. That's what I want to know right now. Okay, I'm in range to attack, but no, it doesn't look like you can. I could just be out of range. I do want a bit of movement speed, because I feel very sluggish. Okay, how much damage are you doing? 26. I can tank that, I think. Okay. No, you cannot. Oh, God, that scared me there. Bloody boundary. Yeah, you cannot stun Plesios with a Baryonyx. Now I know for sure. But I feel like I can kill these. May as well get some XP on me. I'm in no danger currently, not with these anyway. And don't worry guys, I will be taming these in the future. Definitely will be. Okay, nearly done. Kind of having to turn a lot, which is kind of annoying. There we go. Got it down. And there's that Basilo up there. I think I will go ahead and kill that one. Let me just double check. 42, yeah? Yes, 42. Because the mantas, although the mantas do a lot of damage, like they are awful when they swarm you, and as you can see there's a freaking swarm right there. While I do that, with these stun, I can paralyze them immediately, and therefore kill them and get a lot of XP. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot one. Oh. Okay, nice one shot. That's all of them aggroed? Oh, wait, are they aggroed? Huh. I guess not. Okay. Should we go ahead then and do this? Okay, a lot of them are free. You can see my health went down very quickly there. But just like that, easy XP for the baryonyx. And just like that, they're all gone. And that is why I personally recommend the baryonyx for your starter water mounts, because come on guys, what other creature can do that? I mean, sure, technically a like a Mosasaur, maybe like a Megalodon actually. That starts to be a bit more realistic. Or reasonable, more like. Technically a Megalodon, like another early game aquatic tame. I could probably tank them, but do you really want to tank them, you know, potentially lose all HP, or would you rather just, you know, play it safe and kill them all without losing any HP? I know what I'd do. Now, this 168 man, I really wish I had the kibble for it, but I'm not really willing to mess around, find some anglers, like now, without having a Basilo, find anglers and then go ahead and get the kibble. I'd rather just get this done now, and now now I'd have an amazing one to do work with. Oh my god, they do damage. Mantas are so brutal. Yeah, and do that. Now, oh, that's gonna take a while. Oh god, what's that? Don't hit my Basilo! Freaking shark, what are you? Level 12. Yeah, I'll just stun you both. So yeah, that Basilo is clearly gonna take a while. But the first feed, or sorry, the second seed, like between the first and second, that one always takes quite a long time. It's gonna be a very long timer. But after that, should be able to progress on nicely. I think it'll take about, I don't know how long it'll take actually. I need to look this up. But yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. That is going to be an amazing, oh, another Megalodon. An amazing first creature to have in the water. Ah, there we go. Now that did take quite a while. I have no idea why, but I just feel like calling this one Dory. I know technically Dory's not a whale, but I just want to. That definitely took a while, but you know what? It was completely and utterly worth it. We now have a very valuable creature, or very valuable tame. Where I'll put this mutton, I don't know. Gonna grab those fish though. Right then. Gonna go ahead and put all that in there, put that there. And I definitely want to take out the Basso for a spin. But before I do that, I do need to put Amber away. But I think what would be quite a nice little way to test out her damage is, or test out this Basso's damage is, I'm going to go ahead and take out that one over there that just spawned next to me. It has its own little pool of mantas. Level 24. What level are these sharks? I can't see if they're too far. Oh, that was 108? Yeah, 108. And, I mean, they're not alphas, so I'm not really that concerned. Right. And Amber's going to be chilling in the back there. She should be... Actually, no, I will put her on neutral. I'll be nice to her and put her on neutral. Oh, that is some nice base damage. But look at the damage that they do to me, though. Oh, jellyfish. Right. Oh, actually, no, I'm fine. Haha, I'm fine from jellyfish. I don't have to worry about it. Yay. Oh, dear. That is the big thing with Basilos for me, guys. That is the big thing is... I am so scared of jellyfish and eels. Like, I really do hate them. Tremendously. Because, one, like... Let's say a eel is bugged out into the ground and, like, comes out the ground, like, comes out the terrain to get you, which happens quite frequently, by the way. Or, you weren't paying attention, you just got caught off by one jellyfish. If there's more than one jellyfish, they can quite easily chain stun you and just outright destroy you. And... I mean, sure, you could say, oh, well, you should have paid better attention. I don't know. That's one of those deaths that I kind of don't feel good about. I mean, ARK is a game where you always have to be vigilant and such, but those kind of deaths where you just chain stunned, like, you have no way out, it's like, well, screw you, you're gonna get stun-locked forever. I don't like those deaths. They're too punishing, you know, like, at least give me an opportunity to get out. Give me something I can use, like maybe like some really expensive consumable, or an attachment I can put on my armor. Give me something. No, none of that exists, so I find jellyfish deaths absolutely bullcrap. Fortunately, who the hell cares? I have a Basilo, and I forgot to look at their stats. 20k HP base. I forgot they had that much health. Right, that's gonna be amazing, and I think they regenerate quite fast as well, actually. I got a bunch of biotoxin, good. I got, oh yeah, I forgot about that. They produce oil as well. I'm remembering now. It's been a long time since I played with the Basilisk. I'm remembering all their perks, such as the insulation buff there. So when I have that, and I have an otter, don't have to worry about any temperature at all. They generate oil over time. They're naturally tanky. Naturally very, very tanky, and I think they have like decent damage as well, as you guys have seen already. What else? What else? I'm pretty sure they regenerate health at a faster rate when you're nearer to the surface. They do have the major con, like I've not forgotten this before anyone, you know, tells me. I have not forgotten, they do take damage over time when you take them deep into the ocean. So they're not meant to be, you know, deep water tames, they're definitely not meant to be. But if you have enough HP and you keep an eye on them, you can bring them to the deep water. It's just, you know, you gotta be vigilant. And it's getting foggy now, as you guys can see. Man, if you guys haven't noticed already, I'm just really happy to have one of these. When I realised it's been you know, I've not done any underwater stuff yet, I thought to myself, oh, that's a bit disappointing. And to get this level Basilo? Yes, please, very, very happy about that. They are a little bit tricky to aim with, that is the only thing. But it could be worse. You know, I could be getting chain stunned right now by the jellyfish. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can find. I spot a plesio. Or more like it spots me, actually. We're going to stay still and just ham on. What level is it? Oh, it's very low level. Now, that is the one bad side to this, is that turning radius is really bad. But I have all the health in the world, I can just tank it. Nice. There's so much prime as well. It's just... oh, I love this. I'm so happy to finally have one. And I see another one. What are you? You are level 24 male. Alright, guys, I think we all know what that means. We're about to get a lot of oil and XP. Yeah. Keep it going, the HP. Actually, I wonder, how much... oh wow, I have a lot of insulation. Since I got the otter and the Basilo. There's another Basilo down there, actually. There's two of them. That's a 42 male. Yeah, they're both pretty crap. Is that a Christmas one? Am I actually seeing that? Is that a Christmas Basilo? For God's sake. Well, if there was any doubt, guys, I did say this is the first time going in the ocean. Apparently we have a Christmas Basilo and... oh, it's a Christmas manta. Look at that manta! It's about it's dead. Yeah, like, you guys know what's gonna happen next. Alright guys, are you ready for the most predictable tame you've probably ever seen me do? I suppose the only thing that'd be even more predictable is if I found a Christmas coloured Spino. But I think they're all gone, sadly. But, yeah. I'm gonna take this home. I'm gonna take it home. I'm gonna repair my water tank. I've got, one's broken and one's getting damaged. Or, more like losing durability. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix those two when I bring this back home. To the pen, of course. And, just a little demonstration. You guys can see how quickly that I'm feeding it, like every 8 seconds. Since I skipped, you know, the big one, Dory, earlier on. Imagine this, but for about 3.5 solid minutes, or it's more than that actually, because I kept on messing around. So yeah, they're actually not that slow to tame, you know, after that, when you get a second feed, but yeah, just in case anyone wondered, this is about what you can expect with raw mutton. With kibble, it'll be about a minute in between feed. Nice. Just bring you back home, mate. You look freaking amazing. I do see a cave. I'm actually very surprised. I've yet to find any alphas, any mosasaurs, or any tusos. Normally I would find like at least one by now. Then again though, this creature is, like, for all of its perks and amazingness, it is a slow moving creature. So I wouldn't be surprised if I've just not moved out far enough yet. But I do see a cave. Oh, and jellyfish. Oh wait, that might be an alpha. Shark looks remarkably quick. And if I'm honest, my game is lagging a little bit, so I don't feel the greatest confidence about going into the going to a cave. Not just now, not of a you know, like primitive scuba and a non-imprinted Basilo. I don't think it is an alpha. Oh, there's 2 alphas. There's 2 of them. All right, guys. Should we see how Basilo does against an alpha Megalodon? Or 2? Oh wow. Okay, that thing does no damage. And here comes the other one. So they're going to be boosting each other. But I am near the surface, which means I'm going to be doing increased healing. I am going to change the camera, however, because those reeds were just in the way. So, Basilo versus double alpha Megalodon. Right, let's see how it goes. I am taking a lot of damage. I definitely am. That is to be expected. They're not mate boosted, but they are alpha boosted. They are boosting each other. Because, you know, like alphas will boost every creature within their proximity. Oh, that one buggered off. Okay. So I guess I'm going to do extra damage then. Well, normal damage more like. That's actually another thing. They do, their alpha buff does mean that I do less damage. But at the same time, you know, my attack speed is so fast on this creature and I have so much HP that I'm healing. How much damage? Okay, yeah, look at that HP ball. This is going to be some amazing XP. In fact, what about it now? I'm level 282. I can afford to keep tabbing out, by the way, I'm fine. I'm at 282 with 6.5k XP. I suspect this is going to take a while, but, you know, when we're done, I do want to see what the XP is at. So I think this might require a little bit of cutting ahead, because I'm just not doing much damage. Okay, 1 down. I didn't get any loot though. Maybe the bag's down there. But now with that 1 down, this other one's going to go down extraordinarily fast. Well, faster. Not extraordinarily. Yeah, it's already getting bloody now. I do believe this was the high level one as well. But yeah, you guys can see in the top right there. In fact, if I do this, I am on 30k health. No, 26.9. Okay, that's it. 26.9k health out of 30k health. So far I have lost, like all I've lost is about 4k HP, so I keep healing it back up, and I'm tanking 2 alphas and a brand new Basilo. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet indeed. Did they drop any bags at all? Did they like drop to the bottom? No. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Or did it absorb it when I missed it? No, I don't know, but I got 10 levels. Yeah. Nice, nice. Guys, I do believe I'm going to have to end it here, because I've been spending quite a while just travelling. You know, as much as I love these things, they are very, very slow. But where am I? Oh, God. So, yeah. I'm going to, at some point, find a male Basilo. I'm thinking 120 plus. I'm not going to set the bar too high this time, because it is a bit of a pain finding one. 120 plus. I'm going to try and breed these 2. And after that, guys, we're going to be able to do some insane stuff in the ocean. I was still going to go for an ichthy as well for the whole deep sea crate farming thing. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I hope you look forward to more underwater stuff. I really am. Because the underwaters are something I've been able to experience much of. Only, you know, deep sea loot crate farming. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I hope you look forward to the next one. Have a lovely day, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.